It was supposed to be Meghan Markle's night, a carefully orchestrated appearance, strategically timed press releases, and a red carpet debut meant to cement her as a global icon of influence. But instead, the headlines didn't belong to her. They belonged to Taylor Swift. The pop superstar, with her unmatched charisma and cultural dominance, effortlessly seized the spotlight, and Meghan's reaction was nothing short of rage. Witnesses described Meghan as visibly rattled. She arrived expecting flashes, questions, and the kind of adoration usually reserved for royals. Yet all around her, cameras swiveled, microphones redirected, and cheers grew louder. But not for her. Taylor Swift had entered the room. The audience, the press, even the celebrity guests, gravitated toward the music sensation, leaving Meghan stranded in the background of what was meant to be her own triumphant moment. The humiliation was instantaneous, and the fury unmistakable. Meghan's smile hardened, her gestures tightened, and her carefully prepared aura of calm confidence cracked under the weight of indifference. She was no longer the star of the evening. She was a spectator, and the cameras captured every second of her fall from the spotlight. And standing close by was Prince Harry, his face betraying a mix of discomfort and poorly disguised anger. The man who once stood defiantly by Meghan's side in the face of royal opposition now appeared powerless, watching as another woman, not royalty, not a duchess, but a pop star, commanded a room Meghan thought was hers to own. The fallout was swift. Social media lit up with clips of the event, each one more brutal than the last. Headlines screamed, Taylor Swift dominates, Meghan Markle overlooked, pop star overshadows duchess. Meghan's spotlight stolen in real time. On Twitter, memes circulated relentlessly. One particularly viral image showed Meghan adjusting her dress, while Taylor greeted fans with her signature radiant smile, captioned, Royal Fade, Swift Shine. Within hours, Taylor Takes the Crown trended globally. But the true controversy lay not just in Taylor's effortless dominance, but in Meghan's reaction. Sources close to the event reported that behind the scenes, Meghan was furious, her tone sharp, her composure fractured. She felt ambushed, one insider revealed. She believed the night had been designed around her. Taylor's presence wasn't just unexpected, it was devastating. For Taylor, it was business as usual. She didn't need to try to steal the spotlight. The spotlight followed her. For Meghan, however, the optics were disastrous. Every attempt to regain attention, strategic poses, practiced laughs, subtle attempt to pull Harry into frame, only emphasized the contrast. Taylor's effortless magnetism made Meghan look calculated, desperate even. Prince Harry, once the fierce defender of Meghan's dignity, didn't help matters. His scowls, his stiff body language, and his visible irritation painted him not as a protector, but as a man antagonized by circumstances he couldn't control. Critics pointed out that instead of diffusing the tension, Harry's simmering anger only magnified it. Harry looked ready to erupt, one commentator noted. But all it did was make Meghan's insecurity even more obvious. The press feasted on the spectacle. Entertainment magazines ran side-by-side photos of Meghan and Taylor, dissecting every detail. Meghan's forced smiles versus Taylor's natural glow. Meghan's stiff posture versus Taylor's relaxed confidence. It wasn't just a comparison. It was a public dethroning. And the story didn't end with the event. Reports began to surface that Meghan had planned to announce a new project that evening, an initiative meant to spotlight her as a cultural powerhouse. Yet Taylor's presence and the attention it commanded completely derailed the rollout. The announcement, which Meghan's team had spent weeks preparing, barely registered in the media cycle. Even more humiliating were whispers that Harry confronted staff afterward, his anger boiling over at what he perceived as a deliberate slight. Instead of calming the storm, this outburst added fuel to the fire, painting Harry as volatile and Meghan as fragile. Together, they looked less like a power couple and more like celebrities desperate to compete in a game they were losing. Fans and critics alike speculated. Was this the beginning of Meghan's downfall in Hollywood? Could Taylor Swift's effortless takeover mark the moment the Duchess lost her grip on cultural relevance? And how would Harry's explosive temper, already under scrutiny, further complicate their image? As the night drew to a close, Meghan and Harry exited quickly, faces grim, avoiding questions from the press. Taylor, meanwhile, lingered, smiling, signing autographs, soaking in the spotlight that had been Meghan's for the taking. The contrast was brutal. One woman basked in the glow of adoration. The other stormed into the shadows, her fury written across every strained expression.